have already seen shaping the futures beyond the classroom. First is academically good means good students. We always in the school or in the classroom, those students, those are good in academics, we say they are good students. Next is activities are good as long as it does not interfere academic schedule. Creativity gets drowned in the textbooks and structured answers and structured questions. How many of us, the teachers, the teaching community, I would like to ask, questioning the system is considered the wastage of time and energy. So we cannot question the system. Whatever the system is, we cannot question it. I am talking about the prevailing culture of our country. Yeah, all of you know Rabindranath Tagore is the first Nobel laureate, and he attended school only till class 4. Steven Spielberg, he used to have constantly poor grades in school levels. Thomas Alva Edison, I think all of you know about him. He was rusticated from the school, saying that he cannot cope up with the education system, whatever he had. Right now, two patents are there in his name, and what he did, all of you know. Does it mean that they were not educated? Question for you. Yeah, it's my favorite topic, shaping futures beyond the classroom. So this is my favorite topic. Today I'm going to talk about this. So let me start. The topic you have already seen, shaping the futures beyond the classroom. My entire presentation is based on a few observations which is done by me and my colleagues and my friends, and few comments which are all first-hand comments. So before going into detail, let me talk about our education system, which I think all of us know, but still just to revise certain facts. First is academically good means good students. We always in the school or in the classroom, those students, those are good in academics, we say they are good students. Next is activities are good as long as it does not interfere academic schedule. We have academic schedule in all the schools we have. So even the activities have schedule. So unless it is, if it is done without interfering in academic schedule, then it is good. Next is talents are good just to share with others, because when we say about our own children, our students, that she or he is good in sports, good in music, good in dance, but not to pursue. Maybe because of the monetary matter, I do not know, but generally it happens like that. If a student or child is good in visual art, any kind of performing art or visual art or sports, anything, when we say they are good, that means they must have got some kind of rewards. Some kind of rewards. Then only we tell everybody that it is she or he is a good dancer or musician or visual art performer. Children are taught to be the way the adults want, the way adults. So I am also part of that. So whatever way we want children to be, to behave in the same way. Creativity, it's a very, very difficult word and very deep word. Creativity gets drowned in the textbooks and structured answers and structured questions. How many of us, the teachers, the teaching community, I would like to ask, if the answer is, suppose in visual art, if a child paints the tree with maybe with glue, maybe with purple or something else, we tell them this is wrong, the leaves are always green. So that is how we do questions. We generally don't accept the answers which are not there in the books. Questioning the system is considered the wastage of time and energy. So we cannot question the system. Whatever the system is, we cannot question it. I am talking about the prevailing culture of our country. Questioning the teachers. When a child questions the teachers, it is considered as arrogance. So all the decisions, when the children, the students are the stakeholders of the school, but all the decisions, everything is made by the authority. We do not take students' feedback, how they are liking the subject or how they're going to do with the subject, going to liking and understanding. We do not take the feedback. Only examination and only the answer sheets. Problem solving is restricted only in mathematics. So we give mathematical problems. If the child is good, we say yes, the child is very good in maths, but it does not relate to the life. We use more than no. So many no's every day. Once I went for a workshop, and one of the psychologists, very well-known psychologist, he said that in a day we say 49 times no to the child. Don't do that, all these things, and very less yes. Failure, This is very, very important thing. Failure is not considered as learning. Failure is considered as failure, as a negative thing, and it is not considered as learning. That is the situation I'm saying. I'm a great fan of Sir Ken Robinson, who can also listen to him. His TED Talk is very famous. So he has given a very nice idea about the subjects. So hierarchy of subjects. So in hierarchy, maths, science comes first, maths, science, language, then humanities, and then arts. So if the child is very good in maths or science, we say, oh, he's very good in academics. Arts comes at the end. He said very nicely, he shared that the way we teach maths, the way means the serious, we teach children maths and science and languages very seriously. Why can't we teach? Why can't we adopt dance in the same way? There is no answer, I think. So now a few examples you can see. So all of you know Rabindranath Tagore is the first Nobel laureate, and he attended school only till class 4. And what he did, everybody knows. Gillian Lynn, I did not know about her, but I got it in Gemini. So she is a choreographer of The Phantom of the Opera, which is a Broadway show, and it ran for 35 years. She is no more now. So once it happened that she was in the school, I'm talking about 1940s or 50s. So that time ADHD, ADD, these are not discovered or maybe not researched. So this child, I mean, she as a child, she used to sit on the desk and used to pat her legs always, and very fidgety, basically, what we call. So the teachers and the principal, and they called her parents, and the mother came, and she was very tensed. And then they went to the counselor. The counselor and the mother, both of them were, they were sitting in a room, and there was a music going on. And the counselor asked the mother, "Please come out. Let us see what happens." So she was sitting on the chair. She was dancing, and she was doing different types of movements. So then the counselor said that your daughter is not sick, she is a dancer. So it happens, and many a times it happens with our classrooms also. Steven Spielberg, he used to have constantly poor grades in school levels. Steven Spielberg, he used to have constantly poor grades in school levels. Agatha Christie, she never had any formal school education. Thomas Alva Edison, I think all of you know about him. He was rusticated from the school, saying that he cannot cope up with the education system, whatever he had. And he has right now two patents are there in his name, and what he did, all of you know. So these are the examples of complete denial of school system. All of you agree with me. Now, does it mean that they were not educated? Question for you. When I ask my friends and my colleagues about education, what does it mean? Mr. Bhaskar Dattagupta, who is retired technocrat from L&T, he says education is the process of manifestation of inner divinity, right? Debbie Shri, she was an English teacher, very good English teacher, and she says it's a journey of seeking and discovering oneself and arriving at selflessness. Ms. Sunita Menon, she is a HR professional. She says education means empowerment. Dr. Uma Kapadia, gynecologist by profession, she is with us with Patshala. She says education provides confidence. The first thing she said. Ms. Archana Bhatt, she is also an HR professional. She says education to me is a process of learning to be a better person every day. Ms. Anandita, she is software engineer, stays in USA. She says education is what turns potential to purpose and purpose to impact. So my question is it possible to learn or teach these things only inside the classrooms or through prescribed textbooks? I have not come across any textbooks which talk about these things, what the people say. Now, what the today's topic, extracurricular activities. I put extra within inverted comma. Why will come out. Anupriya, who is a media professional, she stays in New Delhi. She says it enables us to think beyond the box. I'm talking about extracurricular activities. Sharodya, who is UI UX PG student in New York, she says, funny how the system calls them extra when they do most of the real work. This is this generation's comments. Anisha, who is a creative head of Parshala, she says, rules are not mandatory and I can think whatever way I want to think. Finest space to express myself. Again, I don't think the classroom teaching follows all these things. Now I will talk about Pathshala because I'm from Pathshala. So in Pathshala, what we do, we give equal importance to everything. Academics is also part of that, and different types of activities we'll do. And we do project-based learning, and project-based learning enables the students to learn in different ways. It's not only one way, not only board and chalk or pen and paper. And obviously, there is no hierarchy. Okay. Now you can see we have so many, different types of activities. We have coding. So today we are starting coding. We have dance, we have beautician course, Malcolm, football, badminton, storybooks, reading. These are all activities. Chess, skateboard. So many things you have seen. You can see, and everything is important for us. If a child is not good in academics, or if a child is not good in sports, she or he can take anything, whatever she likes or whatever she is good at anything and everything, and everything is important for us. So what do they learn through these extracurricular activities? I take first-hand answers from the students, those who are senior students. So just look at this. So Radha, who is our student council president, she's in class 10 now. She says power of thinking gets enhanced. Just see the thoughts they used. Chandni, she is a student council member and house captain also, and a poet as well. It helps in applying the creative ideas. Hassan, his house captain, basketball player and actor, is a very good actor. He says confidence, prioritization, sense of responsibility, self-respect, risk-taking, seriousness, hard work, smartness, tenacity, never give up attitude. Just look at this, how he explains how extracurricular activities help them. Pavni, she's our vice president, and this girl is with us right from 2013. She says ideation, patience, dealing with children, and mental strength. So she is a choreographer also. So our smaller ones, our younger ones, she choreographs different dances. After she's our house captain and karate teacher. We have appointed him as a karate teacher, though he is a student of class 11 now, but he's very good in karate. And he says different ideas, he gets different ideas, and he can focus more when he is into extracurricular activity. Pinky, again, a Kathak student, way of thinking, adjustment, confidence, stress buster. Dia, again, very good actor and Kathak student. She says discipline, confidence, behavior. Behavior gets improved. That's what she feels. Ishita, she is our activity coordinator, student council activity coordinator. She's a very good dancer, very good orator and actor. She says confidence, motivation, positivity, relaxation, and one can identify self. Next is Vanshika. She is our store manager. In our Pathshala store, there is everything from pin to elephant, everything is available there. So she says happiness, energy, and stress buster. Manisha. Manisha is house captain, graphic design student, and she says sound mental health, positive thinking, new ideas get sprouted, exposure, teamwork. Amin, we call him IT person. So he is in class 11. He knows so much about IT, so much about computer. He's house captain and movie making student and actor also, good actor also. He says problem solving and decision making. Now, the very, very important question. There are some people, those who write with left hand or they do their work with left hand. Do they call their right hand an extra hand? No. And vice versa. I write with the right hand. So does it mean left hand is extra for me? No, definitely. So according to me, if these extras can teach us all these extraordinary things, let this extra make us feel more alive, more confident.